Hi everybody, it's me Robin here at Tenerife Cats. I am so sorry for my appearance. I know I'm looking haggardly, but I just didn't feel like doing my hair today. I guess you guys have wondered where I've been. I did retire November 1st. I took 2 weeks vacation prior to that, and I was working with the elections. I'm an election official, so I was helping staff the early voting booth. And during that time, I had dropped my computer off to have a solid state drive put in it, and so it was down for a few days. We had the elections on the 3rd. I was busy with that all day. I picked my computer up on the 4th, and I was just like, for whatever reason, my password vault was not registering the right password for my Google account. And believe it or not, Google will not assist you in getting into your account. They will not do it. Their only suggestion is to start a new Google account. I've had my Google account for years, and I use it with my YouTube. And you know, you can't get into YouTube if you can't get into your Google. So not getting into Google was not an option for me. So I went through all my paperwork and found my Google. I don't know. I wrote it down. I changed it in August when I got that password vault, and I found it and I got in. So I got sick on the 6th and ended up in the hospital on the 7th. Turns out I had adhesions. I have a gastric bypass from 1992, and the doctor said that sometimes this just happens. I went a very long time without having any issues with my gastric bypass, and hopefully we're one and done. Hopefully I never have that happen again. It was not a very pleasant time. So I was in the hospital for a week and ended up having to have surgery because it turned out it was adhesions and nothing else. It's amazing how many people just tell you to eat more fiber. Fiber doesn't help adhesions. No, they don't know what adhesions are. So I had to have a COVID test prior to having surgery, and you know, they had me hopped up on some morphine. I mean, morphine. I had some of the craziest dreams when I was in the hospital and all that morphine. And yeah, uncomfortable is not even the phrase I would use for the COVID test. It is painful. And I was on morphine, and it was painful. It feels like they're taking that stick and they're putting it in your brain right behind your eyeball, and then they're scratching your eyeball with it. I had water running out of my eye for 20 minutes and just sheer pain up in here all for that whole 30 minutes. It just did not want to go away. So I never, hi Mittens, I never ever want to have a COVID test ever again. Where you going, baby? Where you going? This is Mittens. My son fed my cats while I was in the hospital, so, but he wasn't very good at cleaning out the litter box. So, they were happy to see me get home. It was a small world, though, that the doctor that did my surgery, for the adhesions was actually an intern with the doctor that originally did my bypass back in 1992. Dr. Harvey S. Sugarman is one of the founding, physicians that helped create the bypass. So he was like, what? Your doctor was Dr. Sugarman? So we had this whole conversation about how he was the intern under him, where he studied under Dr. Sugarman. I thought that was, what a small world, right? But he thought that physically wise, you know, my numbers as far as my vitamin levels and my weight and everything, he said he felt that I was a very successful candidate from that surgery. And this is just something that happens. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully one and done, I never have another issue like this ever. So, but it only took him an hour to fix the issue. And he thinks that I probably won't have any more trouble, but yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. So then I got out of the hospital, got back on my YouTube, tried to get everything set up. I got a new microphone. I got a Yeti. So hopefully I sound better. It's still taking me a little while to figure out how to set it up. I got speakers for my computer. I got a little laptop that I'm going to use for some videos. I got a cat nanny cam. Because as you see, I'm starting to put my Christmas stuff up. and they've already hit the floor twice. So I put up my cat nanny cam, and I'm getting some footage. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some of that footage together and upload it. And you'll enjoy it too. I do know who the culprit is, who's knocking my mannequin over. The mannequin right there. I love this mannequin. She's gorgeous, but yeah, she likes to hit the floor. So hopefully I have her in a spot now that she's not going to go over again. But Abner's hanging out under the tree doing stuff to it. It's a long time between now and December 31st when I start taking everything down. I was able to level my my shaman on World of Warcraft, and I ran a dungeon, so I do have a video that's being uploaded now for that. So I got a lot of little projects I'm working on, and hopefully I'm going to be a little bit more dedicated in getting the stuff up, and that the stuff is not too boring to you. But definitely I'm glad to be home. I'm feeling better. I'm starting to get a little more energy up this week, so hopefully I'll be able to get some of the stuff done I want to get done. Get my Christmas stuff up and practice my guitars, all that good stuff. My Mustang went away yesterday. Yeah, I had to get rid of it. It's sitting in the yard. It needs a starter, so it's not running. It's been sitting there without being started for almost a year, and I was kind of getting concerned that it would really start going downhill at this point. So if I had a garage, I could have stuck it in and kept it on the charger without ruining, stuff. I probably would have kept it, but I figured it's better to let it walk now. I don't feel too bad. The guy that bought it actually has 3 really nice Mustangs, including a Fox body, which was my first Mustang, was a Fox body. He basically wanted my car to go to his son. His son wanted a Mustang, and he said there's no way he's putting his son in a V8. So my V6 4.0 was perfect. I mean, the body was in excellent. My car was in excellent condition. The only thing is it wouldn't start because it needs a starter, and it needs a set of O2 sensors in the back, which is nothing. But it did drag the price down. I did let it go as a steal, just because I don't want to pay taxes on it, and the longer it sits there, the less it's going to be worth. It's just going to be junk. So yeah, they loaded that up and took it on down the road. So I'm going to miss my Mustang, but I do love my Focus, so I'm not going to complain too much. I got a little money out of the Mustang, and it's not sitting in the yard. It's not a yard ornament anymore. So my house doesn't look like a hillbilly house anymore with the car in the weeds. And it's going to a guy that actually knows what Mustangs are and what to expect on them. So even though it didn't run, he wasn't too afraid of it. So, but he kept saying, "Oh, it's been sitting here a year. It's been sitting here a year." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's a good car." And a year really isn't that much. And I had all the maintenance records on it. So really good car. And I've had that since 2010. Or was it 2013? I can't remember. So I don't have it anymore. No more Mustang. I'm not a Mustang person anymore. I got my toys and got my pictures. Anyway, I figure if I want another Mustang, I could always go buy another Mustang at some point. But yeah, I like my Focus. So anyway, let me get off here and get some stuff done. And I hope you have a great day. And I'm so sorry I left you guys hanging out there for almost a month. So bye. Stay well.